Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Rose. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a one brand tutorial, and today I will be using all e.l.f. products. And I did do a previous haul on this probably about a few videos ago, so I'll go ahead and link it right up here for you guys to watch. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for makeup and lifestyle. I will also put all my socials right up here. I do upload videos every Thursday and Sunday. Also, don't forget to click the post notification bell just to get notified when my videos do go live. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so I have a few of the things here. Well, I have a lot of the things here. I'm pretty sure I've got everything that I need for a full face of makeup. So I have already tried some of this stuff. Some of the stuff I've had for a while now. First thing that I'm gonna do though, my lips are super chapped. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. lip lacquer in clear. I love this lip lacquer. I just call it a moisturizer. I love the applicator. So the applicator is very similar to the old Milani lip glosses. So the next thing that I'm gonna go in with is my Poreless Putty Primer. You guys have seen this. I've used this a lot. I've used it as primer on my eyes and on my face. So I'm gonna go in with this just right in the pore, my problem pore area, which is just right in here. I don't really put this primer anywhere else, only in the places where my pores are bigger. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna go in with is with the foundation. I already have my old one here. This is the Flawless Finish Foundation. This is in Vanilla, and then I got the one in Cashew, so this is the newer one. Obviously, Cashew is gonna be too dark, and Vanilla is gonna be too light, so I'm gonna mix the two together. And the smell, I will never, ever like the smell of this stuff. It might not be too light, but I'm still going to mix it. Oh yeah, Cashew looks fairly dark, but we're still gonna mix it like I said. I am going to be using all of these e.l.f. brushes right here. Actually, I'm gonna go in with this first, and then I'm gonna go in with this. Kind of felt like that this brush is taking away a little bit of the foundation. May have to go in with another pump. Yeah, Vanilla is still way too light for me, so I'm gonna have to go in with whatever is left on my hand here. Use that. I remember loving this foundation. I think I've used this foundation probably about maybe several times after getting it. I really do enjoy it. It's a bit drying though. So I'm gonna go in my sponge and I'm gonna try to take the rest off the back of my hand and dab this on. And I actually really do love the sponge. I do have another one that's like a peachy color, but I feel like that one just doesn't really blend out the product very well. I really like how this foundation doesn't just sit on top of the skin, it actually goes in. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is brows. So this one is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Deep Brown. So this one was the one that broke. You can hear it moving around, which sucks because I actually really enjoy this formula on the back of my hand. I'm gonna brush my brows up first, which I do love the fact that this has a spoolie on it. I'm gonna do my brows like I normally do. Yeah, this is like the perfect shade for me. Just gonna lightly go in. This is super dark. If the brush tip was a little thinner and didn't fall out, it'd be like, this would be perfect. Wouldn't brush these out again. I really do love the color of this pencil. Out of all of the drugstore pencils that I've ever used, this one is definitely the perfect color for me. Okay, and the next thing I'm gonna go in with is the 16-hour Camo Concealer in Medium Sand. I'm gonna use this on my eyes first, and then I'll conceal later because I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. So the next thing I'm gonna go in with is it's actually funny because I was like, oh my gosh, I've got too many mauve palettes. I wish that, you know, they didn't send this out to me. And then I go out and then I get this palette right here. Of course I do. So I'm just gonna grab my Skone blending brush. I'm gonna go in with 2 colors. So the first color I'm gonna go in with is this one, and then I'm gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna lightly go in like I always do. Barely any kickback on these. I'm going with the second shade, which is more of a mauvey, rosy, pinky, whatever the palette says. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. blending brush, so it's a little bit more tapered right here. So I'm gonna go back in with this shade right here, and then I'm gonna go in with this darker shade on the outer corner. And I'm just gonna tap it in. So when I say tap, tap. Very, very little. It looks like as you put on a little bit more, you can see a little bit more of that glitter. I'm trying to blend this up a little bit more because this color is a bit patchy. So I feel like if you pack the color on first and then you blend, then you won't get the patchiness. So the next color that I am going to go in with is the one right next to it right here. I think what I'm gonna go in with next, this bright color right here. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid and blend the 2 colors together. I'm gonna go back in with that darker shade and blend these 2 colors together. I'm gonna take this lighter cream shade here. I'm gonna use that as my brow bone highlight. Okay, and I'm not gonna do an inner corner highlight because my eczema is really, really bad right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off camera, and then we'll be back to try on the other stuff. Okay, as you're done, now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna go back in with my Camo concealer in medium sand. I'm just gonna go under the eyes with this just a little bit. I've already mentioned before that I really, really do love this concealer. It literally looks like a Facetune filter. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it can get a bit dry. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I love this one. It is densely packed, but it's not too dense. So I'm just gonna pat this in and bring the concealer down. So the next thing that we're gonna go in with is the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. I haven't taken it out of the package yet. This seems super buttery. That's what that looks like. I'm gonna use my sponge. I'm gonna see how this works. I don't really use sponges for my powders, but we'll see. I'm just gonna go ahead and set the whole face. This is the right shade. Go underneath the eyes. I really hope it doesn't turn in dark. I actually don't mind using this and the powder together. This literally makes my skin look flawless right now. So I have a little bit of luminosity. I don't know if you guys can see. I like this powder. I'm gonna be using this more often now. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of this eyeshadow. I am literally just gonna do the most simple under eye. It's not gonna be anything crazy. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna go in with is the liquid eyeliner in Jet Black. So the next thing that we're gonna go in with is the Fiji Matte Bronzer and Blush. So I'm gonna dip into this bronzer. This shade's really pretty. Oh, I like it. Gosh, why did I sleep on this? I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. Ooh, I really like this. I really like this, this duo right here. The next thing that I'm gonna go in with is my Moonlight highlighter, what the highlighter looks like. So this is a baked highlighter. I'll go ahead and swatch it for you guys. When I first swatched it, I was like, this ain't shit. Like, what? So there's that right there. So as you can tell, it just doesn't look like much, but when you put it on, it's like a glow, almost a glow from within. Do you see that? If you want to build it, you will glow more. Put a little bit on my nose. I want to concentrate the color a little bit more. So pretty. Did I just get eyeshadow? I hope not. So I'm gonna do my setting spray first, and then I'm gonna do the finishing product because I don't want it to mess up, you know? This is the Dewy Setting Mist. So this one smells like coconut. I know that a lot of people love this, but I think I got a faulty one because every time it sprays, it feels like when it's raining outside and you get the raindrops on your face and they're bigger, that's what it feels like. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see how wet my face is, but I mean, it's just like I don't know why I use this, but there's just drops all over my face and all over my eyeshadow. So I need to make sure that my eyes stay kind of like this. So what I usually like to do with that setting spray is I will take my sponge and gently go over it to mesh everything together. The next thing that I'm gonna go in with really quickly is the Wow Brow in Deep Brown. So it's this guy right here. It is very, very tiny when you open it up. Has like little fibers on it. I actually really enjoyed this. I wanted to show this in my haul. I don't think I did because I had to cut a lot of time out, but I love this product. It is so precise and I love the color of it. I've been trying to find something that was comparable or, you know, just I have my Anastasia by Really Hills one, the clear brow gel that I use all the time, but I don't want to spend like $20-something a pop on it or however much it is. And I came across this and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. The next product that I'm going to go in with is the Volume Plumping Mascara. And this is what the brush looks like. So there is one coat. I'm gonna go in with two. There is two coats. Right there. I am actually kind of impressed right now because usually with brushes like this, they don't do very well on my eyelashes. Like they usually don't coat the lashes right away and they don't build very well. My lashes usually stay super straight, but my lashes are actually curling right now. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this eye and then we'll go in with the last product. Okay guys, so mascara is on. I didn't grab a e.l.f. lip liner, but I do have the liquid matte lipstick in Blushing Rose. It will be like I do all the time. I am gonna go in with my MAC lip pencil in Chestnut, just right around. So I'm gonna a little bit before we get started. It's like my lip color but better. It's a really nice nude color. Okay, and last but not least, I'm gonna go back in with my e.l.f. Lip Lacquer and Clear, and I'm gonna put a little bit on my lips because I don't want this to be too dry. All right guys, so this is the completed look. So I'm just gonna let you guys know what I loved and what I wasn't a big fan of. I did love all of the face products. Because I did find the foundation shade that actually matches my face, I will be using this more often. I love it. I've already said it to you guys before that I love the Camo concealer and the foundation together. Facetune in a bottle. To note on top of that, I do have dry skin and this still looks really good. It's not cracking anywhere. Obviously there's a little bit of creasing from the concealer, but I do have creases, so it's gonna happen. I was actually really surprised with the powder. The powder worked out really well. My face looks flawless, so don't sleep on this powder. It is really good. Obviously, you guys know that I love the Poreless Putty Primer. The bronzer and blush duo, again, I don't know why I was sleeping on it, but I absolutely love it. You guys need to try this. The eyeshadow palette, I really do love this palette. So this guy right here, the darker shade, it was a little patchy, but all you have to do is pack on the color instead of blending it in. You can blend it in later, but I would suggest packing it on first. But I really did enjoy this palette. It is very beautiful for the price. Not even for the price, you guys. It's just a really nice eyeshadow palette. Everything else from the Wow Brow Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is The color is amazing. The only thing that sucked about it is that it did fall out of the tube and it is a little thicker. It's not as precise as the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil. The liquid lipstick, it's a very beautiful color. Now I'm just gonna go into the things that I wasn't really impressed with really quick. So like I said before, the Dewy Setting Mist, this does smell really good and it really does its job, but I just didn't like the spritzer up here, sprayer, whatever the hell you wanna call it. It just literally felt like it was raining on my face. Other two things, the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. It's good for the price, but when you do put it on, it kind of goes on as a wet consistency. Like it's watered down almost when you put it on, and you have to keep going over the color so that it's not peeking. Your skin isn't peeking through. You guys can't really see from here, but it is more of a satin finish, like a satin glossy finish, which I'm not a huge fan of. The applicator is really nice though. That's the only thing that I'll say that I do like about it. But other than that, it just wasn't my favorite. And then the last thing that I wasn't really impressed with was the mascara. So I have to say that this did not clump or anything like that. And it did lift up my lashes. But when I got to the second and third layer, it started to go down a little bit. And even right now, I can see a little bit of my lashes going up, but it has weighed down a little bit. So you are gonna have to use an eyelash curler with this, which I don't want to do. But literally everything else, absolutely loved it. I say absolutely love it a lot. I know, Arlene, I know. And I will actually incorporate those more into my makeup routine. So that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy watching this, please drop a like down below. If you guys want me to do any more looks with anything else that's in here in the palettes, or if you want to see any drugstore one brand tutorial looks, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. You want to say bye? Maybe 1, 2, 3.
Hi.
Hi. And then say see you later.
See you later.
You smell like poop. Yeah, you pooped.